So I have my setup here, and I'm just going to play a few rounds as a single player, just using the 2-player rule variants. So the first thing to do is to check what the quests are for the kingdoms so that we have some idea what we're aiming for. So for the Sunburst one here, we need to impress potential allies with our relationship to Krishna. Have the Krishna card when visiting this kingdom. Rewards +3 reputation. So we are looking for the Krishna card in the events deck. The second kingdom is prove your wisdom, max out your dharma stat. Rewards +3 reputation. Okay, well I'm starting with Yudhishthira, who already has 3 in the dharma stat. So that is going to be good. The third kingdom is gather holy texts from the ashrams. Visit all 4 ashrams and reward +4 reputation. And the last one is speak persuasively. Use your defense dice as attack and your attack dice as defense while at this kingdom. And then there are some numbers there to be aiming for. Okay, so that is the Swirly Kingdom. I did have names for all of them. I mean, I looked up historical-wise what all their names were, but it was too complicated to leave that in. So that kingdom is right here. Really? Again, baby? Again? Shh. Hi? Hi? And actually, a couple of the kingdoms are right next to each other here because that's how it happens to be laid out. The start square happens to be down in the corner here this time. I can put my pawn in any one of these slots. I will put it here. This over here is Bhima's personal quest, so that's not going to be useful to me at all. But this is a sadhu encampment where I can learn and increase some of my stats. Any ones that I want, in fact. So, for my first turn, I will move 1, and I roll this die to see if I get an event. And I don't. And then I move 2 into the Sadhu encampment. Roll again. A 2, I do get an event. So, draw an event card. It's Scorpions, which are not too hard to defeat. So, what I'm going to need is my attack and defense dice. I have 4 defense, and 1, 2, 3 attack at this moment until I increase my stats. So I'm going to roll all of those, and I'm going to roll extremely poorly and actually get 1 defense. Okay, so I defend against their 1 attack, so that's good. I didn't have any attacks, so the 1 defense means nothing. So neither one of us got hurt at all, and I have to roll again. Tiny bit better. At least I got the double attack on there. So I have 2 defense, 2 attack. He has 1 attack, so I defend against that. I could save the other defense die for the next round, but I don't think there's going to be a next round because I have 2 attack on this one, and he only has 1 attempt, and he only has 1 health. So that is that. He goes into the discard pile. I am sure we will see him again. Alright, so that is 1 turn. So I come over here to the main board, and I go, alright, on to my second turn, because I'm the only player. Now, with more than 1 player, which the game specifies 2 to 5, this moves after everyone has had a turn. And then once 3 turns are done, the year track starts moving. Alright, so I'm beginning a turn in the Sadhu encampment, which means that I am allowed to raise a stat. I think I need more attack stats, so I'm going to raise my strength by 1. And then I have to put one of my cubes on this Sadhu encampment to show that I've been there, because I can't just camp out there and keep on gaining stats. I have to move on. But oh, there's another one nearby. So I will move 1, roll the event die. 1, 2, 3, yes, I get an event. It is Angabarna. A heavenly being appears as you try to cross the Ganga. He says the forest belongs to him and you cannot cross, but the sacred river belongs to no one. So we will cross anyway. This one looks a little more challenging, so I'm going to take advantage of the 2-player rule that says that I can use the attack and defense die from one of the non-player characters. So I have the other character sheets over here. I took the little sliders off them so you can't see who's who. I'm going to draw the top one. It is Sahadeva. So I get his 1, 2, 3 defense and 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. 4 attack, 2 defense. So I get to roll all of these dice, which is super hard to do one-handed because I am holding the camera in the other hand. So maybe I'll roll them little bits at a time. So far so good. Ooh, I'm rolling really good now. This is what I needed to roll to 3 at a time. And, all right, so we have 4 defense. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attack. Wow, and then 3 that were blank. So he has 3 attack. I can defend with those 3. Save that one for the next round if I need it, which I probably will, maybe. Let's see, he has 4 defense, so he defends against those 4 attack, but look at that, 4 get through and 4 is his health, so I am good. Thank you, Sahadeva, for the help. So this is actually a keep this card. Discard to look at the top 3 cards of the event deck and put them back in any order. That is very useful, so we'll hang on to that one. We will put Sahadeva back and shuffle these cards so that we don't know who we'll get next time. All right, so that was just one movement. The other thing that I need to be thinking about is my personal quest. So let me look for the symbol that represents Yudhishthira, and that is, of course, the Om, the Dharma symbol, and his personal quest is the river, because he is answering the questions of his father who's disguised as a river. So that is something else I will need to get done in order to win the game. I have to do that and gain 10 reputation for these kingdoms, which I have not done any at all yet. So, move again, and roll again. Alright, with a 1, I definitely draw an event card. Meet Hanuman. A monkey's tail blocks your path, but when you try to move it, no amount of strength is enough. The monkey reveals himself to be the famous Hanuman, half-brother to Bhima. Skill check Strength 7 to impress Hanuman. Woo! What happened? Hi? Did you lose your toy? If you succeed, you increase an attack stat by 1. You also gain 1 reputation with this kingdom. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, let's see if we can continue doing this. Alright, so I am rolling Strength 7, so I roll this one, and then I add my strength, so I'm glad that I increased my strength by 1. Let's see. Ooh, and I rolled really well. So 6, 7, 8, I made it. So I can increase an attack stat, which is either the strength or the accuracy. I'll go ahead and increase accuracy and put on 1 reputation for this kingdom. So that cube enters the board. Okay, I haven't visited any ashrams yet. I haven't raised my Dharma stat yet. I haven't seen the Krishna card. I could probably manage the Swirly Kingdom one, but I am heading here first. So my last movement for this turn is onto the Sadhu encampment. Roll for an event. That one, Hanuman gets discarded. We'll probably see that one again too. 5, I don't get an event. So end of that turn, go ahead and slide this guy for my 3rd turn. This would be easier to do again when I was not one-handed. Yeah. So I start my next turn in the Sado encampment, which means I can raise any stat I want. And since I need, or I would like to do one of these kingdom quests, or all of them, I will raise my defense stat. My Dharma stat, rather, because that will be useful. And then I put one of my cubes here to show that I've been there. I have to visit all of them before I can go back to any of the other ones. I do have to, or want to, visit all the ashrams as well, so I think I'm going to head towards this ashram and on my way to this swirly kingdom. So, move 1. And I get an event. Haunted by the memory of the dice game. Lose a defense stat. Ooh. Well, I can't lose charisma because I'm already at the bottom, so I'm going to have to lose the Dharma that I just got. Oof. Alright, then I move. To get an event card. The Rakshasa Chimera. Okay, if I win, I can raise an attack stat by 1. So, let's see. I get to, first of all, let me see what dice I have. I have 4 defense, same as before, and I have 5 attack. And then I can choose to draw one of the other player characters. It is Nakula, who has 4 defense and 3 attack. 4 defense, 3 attack, so another huge pile of dice. We'll see if I knock him out in one shot. Some of these are harder than others. Especially, you notice we're using these numbers. We will eventually start using the higher numbers as well, so roll these a few at a time again. Not a very good roll there. And not a very good roll there. Okay. And last 2. Okay. A lot of blank ones this time. So, let's see what we have here. We have 4 defense against his 3 attack, so that's good. I get 1 that I could save. And he has 2 defense against my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack. So those 2 get defended, but 3 go through. But that's not enough to kill him. So this is why we need these heart tokens to show his damage. So now we are going to go and roll again, but I can store that 1 defense success from the previous round. Oh my goodness. Okay, got a lot of defense and very little attack. So I have 5 defense against his 3 attack. He is not hitting me at all. If he were to hit me, this would move down. And then it can go back up by visiting an ashram. You can move it all the way up, or there's other cards that let you heal. But I only have 2 attack. He defends against the 2 attack, so we're going to have to go another round. But it sounds like my baby really needs me, so I think you've gotten a good sense for how to play the game. That is the